Yeah, it's a real tough one to take, actually. I thought that our boys, they did enough to the 77-minute mark, and unfortunately we missed at the end. Scoring 22 points and defending the way we were, I thought it was going to be strong enough to be able to get to the other end, but unfortunately it wasn't.
What's your sort of read on the end there? Just a bit of a missed tackle out there with Kenny Cornish?
Yeah, we shouldn't have probably been in that position anyway. I mean, the tries that they scored, they got to run away, and off a kick that we should have sorted out. So I guess we put ourselves into that situation through various things that we did. But one thing I can say about this group is that they're growing, and they're growing quick. To come down here and get the 22 points, and we just had a couple of defensive lapses, and that's the key to us moving forward. Is that I think the group have been working really hard to play that game, the style of game that wins big games, and we're playing against a team that's been doing it for a long time. But in saying that, we've got to move into that space quickly, because that's where we want to be. So I think it's now just about us taking as much out of this game as we can, and then taking it into the next one.
I'm not sure if my memory is right here, but it looked like there was a chance for a 2-point for a penalty kick, sort of midway in that second half there, and the guys ran it.
Yeah, they chose to run it, and you build pressure. That's what the game's all about. You feel the momentum at that moment in time. If we stopped that runaway try, well, we're not talking about this one.
So there was no instructions from the box for them to take it?
No, they took it very quickly, and I've got enough sort of leadership on the field to be able to decide those decisions. And at that moment in time, they take the tap and they go down and they complete that set. It's their decisions that are being made quickly. It's just a disappointing one, that one for the boys. I had a change room that's got a bit of hurt in it, so we've got to make sure that we grow out of that game.
You mentioned the guys sort of picking up how to play these big games and so forth. How much help are they getting from having Benji and Farah and some of these guys to help lead?
Oh, look, it's not just about two players, it's about everyone. I mean, they know what they need to do, and it's about being able to do that now for 80 minutes. Simple as that. We had the game there to the 77th minute mark or 78th minute mark, and they scored a try. So, and we could have stopped that at the right at the death. It's just making those big plays at that moment. That's what these sorts of games are about. It's being able to make that play, and we'll get together and we'll go through that game and get as much out of it and move on to the next one.
You must be happy with how those two experienced guys are playing, Robbie Farah and Benji Marshall. Benji done some really nice things out there tonight.
Yeah, I'm pleased with all the team, how they're growing as a group, and obviously Benji and Robbie have got experience, and they're making sure they're instilling that into the team. But I think everyone's got to take their little pieces of responsibility to make sure they nail a game like that.
Any injuries?
No, we're all good. No, he's fine.
Is that sort of the next step for the team, Michael, to sort of to get up above that top four, one of those top four teams to sort of pull off a win like that with a bit more growth, a bit more experience?
Oh no, I think it's in this group. It's definitely there. I mean, we had that game, and all of a sudden we allowed Melbourne to sort of climb their way back into it. But there were sort of key little moments that swung the momentum, and the Melbourne Storm are obviously a team that have captured that for quite some time. So yeah, it's I guess you can say it's the next step.
Michael, you've worked with Craig before. How difficult is it to coach against him?
Oh, look, I'm more focused around my team than. At the end of the day, I think Melbourne have been doing this for years. So obviously, for our players, that's the key now, is to take that next step to the levels of obviously this organisation down here.
You said that there's a lot of hurt in the change room. Do you feel like there will be a lot of positives to take out of this? You seem to match up really well against.
Yeah. I've got to say that there's a lot of positives out of this game for my boys and the team itself. They played some really good footy. We scored 22 points, which I guess. More often than not, if you're scoring those points, you've got to make sure you defend it. But we did that for the majority of the game. So, look, we'll take a lot of great things out of this game. But, again, we've got to make sure that we nail it.
And what are those sorts of things that you sort of take out of the Storm? You sort of look at the Storm and what they're doing down here. What are the sort of things that you like?
Oh, it's not so much what they're doing. It's about what we're doing. I mean, we put pressure on the Storm, and, the game... swings with momentum, and they capitalised. I think they had one runaway try there that sort of swung, and then we got back in control. And we've got to make sure that those key little moments there are the ones that turn games.